Hello, welcome to another stream. How we doing, chat? Wait, that's not how I start. How do I start? Hi, chat. Welcome to another stream. There we go. That feels a lot better. Oh, it's been a while since we've streamed. Let's see. It's Monday, February 27th of 2023, and we are back for yet another stream. I was just trying to remember how many days are in February. Why do I feel like it's 29? Wait, is that in leap years? Or isn't it 20? Is it 29 in leap years and 28 in normal years? It must be, because it's not a leap year. Right? Okay, yeah. It is 28 during normal years. I'm losing my mind. Alright, anyway, welcome back. Yeah. So the plan for today's stream is to do some fixy stuff. Deadsnakes is broken. There's some like weirdness with Rust in pre-commit.ci, and yeah. Oh, and I didn't stream this weekend because I went up north. Up north, for those of you that are not from Michigan, it is Michigan slang for going to a northern part of Michigan. Just in general. Fuck is my photo of that so I can show you. Yeah, here it is. I only took one photo, but here is the view from, a little bit zoomed in. Here is the view from the cottage that I am now a 30 or 40% owner of. And it snowed a fuck ton. So I over/underestimated how much snow and ice is. So my brother and I drove up there alone the night before my dad and my uncle were supposed to drive up, and they had plowed the road before we got in there, so there was like kind of a lump and then snow here. But this snow wasn't that deep. It was like maybe a foot. Like 1 foot here. That is not helpful to understand this. Okay, like 1 foot. And why is it impact font? Oh, right, I made a meme. That's why it's impact font consoles. There we go. So it's like 1 foot deep. And this is all like fluffy snow. And so I just assumed, oh, easy. We'll just, shovel out the plow berm and I'll just drive my car over it, because 4-wheel drive, it should do fine in a foot of fluffy snow. There should be no problems there. And so I shoveled this chunk out here, or so we thought. or so we thought. What had actually happened is we had shoveled out this chunk here. And there was actually a layer of ice here. So big ol' layer, oops, Control Y. Big ol' layer of ice here. And then basically what happened is you can just pretend this is abstract a car. I drove over the place that we had shoveled out. This was ice, and then stay. Yeah, okay, you can be black. And then the wheels crunched over the ice here, and the car was basically a beached whale. Because I didn't realize that this was not all fluffy snow. It was like a foot of fluffy snow, and then there was a layer of ice under it. And then under that was, like 2 or 3 inches of compression. And so my car kind of beached itself. Fortunately, we got it off the road enough such that the snowfall and then the second plow weren't going to hit my car. So my brother and I were like, fuck this. We're going to have a beer and go to bed. And so that was the first day that we got there. We got there at like 10 p.m. or something. So this was all like exhausted, just maniacal shoveling. The next day we came out and we basically deleted this chunk of ice. I couldn't think of the non-programming word. We shoveled out this chunk of ice and we're able to back out, and then we called a plow and they plowed the driveway part. But but I felt like such an idiot getting my car stuck as soon as I got up there. But anyway, that's that story. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. D-Dels was first. It is almost March. JJMC is also here. Hello, hello. Sarah, good to see you again. It's been a bit. Pandoxer, welcome back. Who's fourth? Lusa, hello, hello. How you doing? Goofball Guinness, welcome to the stream. Who says, sheesh. The first to say first takes it? Nah, it's the first two posts. The first two posts. Fixer Jake's also here. Hello, hello. S1 Cube, good to see you again. Mike 239X says, have a good stream. Well, thank you for stopping by. Even though you only were here for the intro, but that's how things go. It's fine, it's fine. All good. Good to see you. Curse Splat, hello, hello. How you doing? And they forgot how dates worked. Because he's out of touch with normal stuff. Look, I try and stay as far away from daytime as possible. If I don't have to think about that, it's so much easier. Gamer Boy 30S, welcome to Subdom. I forgot to open my notifications. Good job, me. With Prime, appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well on this fine Monday / Tuesday, depending on where you are in the world. Lofke's also here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Goofball Guinness says, good picture? Yeah, this was just... Look it, I'm gonna... This was just, I woke up, I went to the... What? The image link? I woke up, went to the window, and was like, oh, this tree looks nice. I took a picture of it. You can't really see it here, but there's a frozen lake there. But, yeah. Kind of nice. Anyway, I don't want to show you too much because that's probably enough for GeoGuessr to find the Rainbolt to find where I live, but oh well, such is life. Such is life. Choco Jax is also here. Hi Choco, how you doing? Gamerboy says, hi Anthony, love your YouTube explain stuff. Nice. I'm glad you appreciate it. For those of you that don't know, I have a playlist. I don't know how you wouldn't know. I have a playlist of over 500 videos where I explain various Python, Linux, Git, Docker, etc. topics. And yeah, just kind of go over all those things. Choco says, I good. Glad that maybe the weather is a bit better for you now. So it's funny. Yeah, so last Wednesday, Thursday-ish? Yeah, Wednesday. No, yeah. Last Wednesday, we got a massive ice storm. Okay, it doesn't say it anymore. We got a massive ice storm on Wednesday, and so there was like a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of ice on everything. And everything shut down. Half the city was out of power. I had power for most of it. I lost power for about an hour. But some of my friends lost power for like 4 or 5 days. Which like, oof. I remember I lost power for a week in 2021, and I lost my fucking mind. I was so bored. I had no idea what to do with myself. Belwana, thank you for the resub with Prime at 10 months. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. Hello, hello. But yeah, I lost my mind for having no power for like a week. So the problem with that time was my parents didn't have power either. Otherwise, I would have just gone there. But anyway, I didn't lose power. But we had an ice storm on Wednesday. We had another ice storm today. Fortunately, I think it is all mostly melted. There's still like a little layer of ice on some stuff. Like the trees still have ice on them. My deck still has ice on them. Yeah. But most of the ice is gone. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Did you have to read to entertain yourself? I basically played Pokemon until my 3DSs ran out of battery. And I had shitty cell service at my last apartment, so I couldn't even like use up the rest of my phone battery to mindlessly scroll. So I think what I did is I programmed offline with whatever I had until my laptop batteries died, and then I played Pokemon until those batteries died, And then I don't even remember what I did. I just remember being like literally bored to tears. Like so bored that I was crying. But I don't want to do that again. But yeah. But yeah, I think most of the ice is melted. Although apparently this is supposed to be a foot of snow on Friday, so this is gonna be fun. I just want to drive my nice cars. I just don't want to have. I mean, the snow's nice. I do actually like the snow, but yeah. Wait, what does scared quotes read? What is that supposed to? What? I don't know how to read. The one that says, "Are you guys singing Let It Go this weekend?" You know, I have never actually seen Frozen. Yeah, maybe that's wrong. Dino says, "We had thunderstorms last night, pretty crazy ones. It's in the 60s today, so we're expecting snow Friday. Woo, Midwest, it's true. Yeah, it was 50 degrees yesterday, so I went for a run, which was nice. Caught the sunset. I'm satisfied. Hello. How you doing? You know the weather story. You've been dealing with this too. Did you lose power? It'll all melt by Sunday. Yeah. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so it was very normal to be stuck at home for a week plus and without power for days at a time. My brother had forgotten about what kind of Pokemon are you? So I showed him that, and man, maybe that was a mistake because that's all both of us said for like the whole fucking weekend. What kind of Pokemon are you? My brother's a dog named Champ. Champ, what kind of Pokemon are you? My cousin feels the same way. He just bought a Challenger and ice and snow just keeps coming. I got lucky. Nice. I lost power for an hour, but otherwise I was good. Is this false spring 2 or 3 at this point? I mean, climate catastrophe. We're just kind of fucked at this point. Rebels Coder is also here. Hello. How you doing? Right. Okay, so let's get into things. The first is deadsnakes Nightly is broken again. I'm pretty sure it's broken for the same reason, and I don't know why CPython keeps breaking this, but I'm gonna either figure out if Debian does something different and copy what they're doing, or fix CPython again. Because this hackle shit's driving me nuts. This is just like stuff not defined, so I feel like there's some -d or some shit that's not there. Yeah, like this is it's just compiling this. So I'm guessing there's some compile flag that's missing. Well, let's take a look at that first. Well, let's we're gonna do this one first because it's the one that takes longest, and then we will work on other stuff. Oh, I also released pre-commit 3.1.0 last week. What was the significant change? Oh, it was only 3.1 because of an internal change that no one should have actually really worried about. I changed how repositories were represented. I want to say there was an actual reason for it being numbered. Oh, because I added a deprecation. That's why I did it. Because we deprecated Python VM finally. I'm satisfied says, just applied to my first programming job. Yo, that's pretty cool. I'm proud of you for that. I hope you get it. Python hates you? I think that's kind of true. Actually true, DDoS. Why is this taking so long? Ginger Tea is here. for your pen spinning pleasure. That was weird. Why did I say that? Penis! Oh my goodness, it has not. It has been a very, very long time. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Is this a sponsored video? No, this is not a sponsored video. I don't get to do those very often. But I'm always open to doing sponsored deals with cool tech companies. A big futz! Welcome to the stream. Howdy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's see what Debian does. Hey, Maher. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Good, Derek. It's giving me a lady part. Oh boy. We're off to the races already. Debian Python 3.11. Yes, no. Where the fuck? What is there? This one? I think. Boff 23402. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. This is not the page that I remember. This is the one that I want? Yes. Do they have 3.12 yet? Probably not. I usually package that much more before they do. Sid is unstable? Bookworm is stable now? I think. Sid is the permanently unstable, right? Oh, we want the source package. Where is the fucking, I don't know, there it is. The get-ux this. Yes. Satisfied says, it's a data integration position, but it's within my department. Nervously, mainly because they're looking for someone with experience in systems integration. I think my chances are good since they know me and my drive. Nice. Nice. Where did I go on vacation? I went, as we say in Michigan, I went up north to northern Michigan. I'm gonna not be any more specific than that. Yeah. Where's the Bugman key forced to give birth? Oh, we're no longer breeding Pokemon. We are now just encountering this turtle over and over and over. You say D. I'm just trolling. It's funny because I think it's funny. Up north, but not to the UP. It's true. Not to the UP. Not to the way up north. Is this where the Debian directory is? No. Yes. No. Fuck. How did I get the wrong one? Oh, I want the dashed one. I tab completed it wrong. There we go. Not to the land that was ungraciously stolen from Wisconsin. Wait, I'm pretty sure it was stolen from Ohio. Isn't that how that works? The UP was traded for Toledo. Toledo deal. The Toledo War. And how it works? Yeah. Territorial change. Ohio gains control of the Toledo Strip. Michigan gains the entire Upper Peninsula. It's not from Wisconsin. It's from Ohio. Carhan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Metal Storm's also here. Good to see you again. Isba says, all I know is I like saying Mackinac. Yeah. It's enough pen action for what you... Great. Ohio never should have owned it. It doesn't even touch Ohio. That's true. It also doesn't touch Michigan. So, yeah. Anyway. Look at me. I remember a tiny amount from state history that I had to learn during school for no fucking reason. Because who gives a shit about states? States are stupid. Okay, but anyway, I want to look at this Debian control file and see, no, not control rules, and look at their setup. I have the Freestyle 2 is just the Pro version. Yes, this is the Kinesis Freestyle Pro. Indeed. You see, they also use modules setup. Theirs is different than mine. But they have the same problem that I do. So. Ginger Tea said I'll have wet cheese. Well then. Joanna says, I'm still amazed about the size of states in the US. They're bigger than some EU countries. That's true. That's true. Boring account says Canada's Canada. Canada. Even bigger. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Lakami, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I mean, that's true in the Australia too. Their states are big, right? They call them states. There's states in Australia. Australian states. Yeah, theirs are fucking huge too. God damn. Anyway, okay. So Debian doesn't do anything special, which means I am on my own. Do I do this again? I always forget. Oh, yes. Perfect. I forgot I put that little text there. So then people aren't like, why is there the Pokemon's there? The Ubuntu jammy. Not a slash. Yeah. And then GBP PQ import. Okay, so there's setup and there's a few of these other ones. So MD5 one is the one that's fucked. It looks the same as these other ones. Ah, but it also has these -Ds on the end. Why doesn't this one have the -Ds on the end? Dude, what the fuck? Does this fix it? Also, why are they different? If-u modules setup strib.in. Saturn QX, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Lakami says, all's good. Getting into programming since I'm studying by then. Decided to stop by. Nice! -D's nuts, yeah. -D's nuts. Bunch of shit. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. I gotta sed out things. Sed comment drop empty line drop and then sed comment drop. Oh, I need a slash here. Empty line drop. Fuck, where's my quotes? Here? Okay, they're very different. Oh, also, apparently that's not how this works, because some of the modules actually are not comments. How does it know if it's a comment or not? Oh, groan. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Setting says side channel watching automated. Interesting. Auto is like, doesn't auto do doesn't auto build shit for Ludwig? Is that the same automated? Or is auto? Yeah, that's auto, right? Really? Didn't you already fix dead snakes at one point? Yeah. Yeah, I fixed it for the same problem already too. Dr. Duplace says, do you only really write in Python? Do you also write frequently in other languages? I write in whatever language I need to get things done in. Currently it's most frequently Python, but I've been writing a bit of Roost recently. I'll also write C, C++, I'll write some JavaScript, we'll occasionally write some Ruby. I'll write Go, but not be happy about it. I really like C#, but I haven't written C# in a while. What the fuck else? I don't know. Whatever I need to do to get shit done. Okay, I'm going to just guess that that's the problem and see if it fixes it. Well, maybe I should look at this file and see what that file is. Because I feel like this file might give me some hints. Echo, hash, MD5, all of them. There should be some like BSD source junk in here. Holy fucking shit, how does anyone verify this code? That's some goddamn nonsense. Yes. Obviously, it's this unsigned int64 number. What in the hell is this? Include criminal low star Indianness. I have stepped into something that I do not understand. What the fuck is this? What's kernel? Kernel here? Include kernel. Low star Indianness.h. So this is where the BSD source shit comes from. I understand now. I understand now, so that's why it's fucked. Okay, so I'm pretty sure my guess is right. Gonna add their shoe. Git commit -m. Are these missing? Question mark. I'm not gonna use this commit message. We're gonna commit to Python directly. EQ export. Yeah. Is that what I wanted? No, I wanted import. How did I fuck this up? Oh, I fucked this up. Ah. I fucked this up. Kyle Imperial, thank you for the follow. John NV1 has resubbed at 1 year. God damn. Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you again, and congrats on your new fancy badge. It's good to see you. Why are we reading this? Because deadsnakes is broken, as usual. Git apply. No, git cherry pick this. GBP PQ import. There we go. No, GBP PQ export? Yeah, there we go. Does this fix things? I don't know. And then I spelled snakes wrong. And then we have to make a changelog, I think. Qualsy, hello. How you doing? Meat Sauce is also here. How you doing? Perl PHP. I haven't written PHP in a while, but I have done a little bit of Perl. Also something by this file. Isn't there formal proof? Oh. Deadsnake. Yeah, I goofed. I gone done goofed. Debian changelog. Wait, that's already the tag that's here. I feel like I'm supposed to make another tag. Oh wait, it applied cleanly. It just build fails. Sounds like a Gamba. You know what? It does sound like a Gamba. Prediction. Will this fix the build? And just so we're not scammed, me forgetting how to run the build does not count as the build being broken. We are specifically talking about this diff. Adding D BSD source, D default source to these two modules. Those are the things that we are considering as the fix. Never trust the first try. I mean, to be fair, Wuso's got a bet on yes. But only 2 of you have bet? Come on, why do I bother with the gambles if you're not going to bother with the gambling? Mitsa says, I'm excited. Starting a new position on Wednesday. Nice, nice. Congratulations. Wow, that was the lamest prediction. 4 of you bet. 4 of you. Anthon first tries sometimes? Yeah, I first try a lot. First try a lot of time. Alright, run bugs build dash git. Is that how this thing works? I don't know. We'll try it. See what happens. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Been a little sad for no reason. I don't know why. Didn't really explain it. Let's see if it gets past the first part. Guys, vote. I want your points. It's closed already. It's closed. They had a minute. It's too late. You only have potentially like 1,000 points you could win, or 2,000 you can lose. Your points invalid. Come on, do your thing. Okay, well while that's going, there's one thing that's very easy for me to do. It's in here. Sadness is because the lack of stream? The lack of stream. Yeah, that could be it. Asana Lansari says, how do you get energy to look at the screen again after your day job? I don't know. I really like my day job, so it doesn't feel draining. Work is not draining for me. It definitely was at previous places I worked, but I feel like work is not draining for me. But also I'm working on my own things now, and it's different than work. Like I think I could work on my own things like almost indefinitely. Like I'm pretty sure I could do a 12-hour stream every single day just working on my own stuff. As long as I ate food on stream. Okay, I got past the first part, so I think I figured out how to run the build properly. That said, I don't do that because I have lots of other responsibilities and things to do. Real life to attend to some extent. But yeah, I don't know. We dare you re-enable the redemption? I still have to do one with my brother. So my brother and I have been planning this thing. Yeah, how do I put this in perspective? So there was this thing that came with Pokemon Coliseum. Bonus disc. Yeah. So this thing came with Pokemon Coliseum, and you could connect it up to Ruby and Sapphire, and I think Emerald also. And it would give you a Jirachi at random. But this Jirachi can be shiny. And so far, not excluding the Pokemon Go event, this is the only way to get a non-event shiny Pokemon, or a non-event shiny Jirachi. And so what my brother and I want to do is make a bunch of microcontroller things to automate this, but it would be really hard for a couple reasons. The first is the bonus disc is a GameCube game. So it's a disc in a GameCube. You can also connect it, you can also play it on a Wii. So, but that doesn't help us much other than, well, neither my brother nor I own a GameCube, but we do own a Wii. Wii does not have digital video out. It only has component out. So we would need to, I don't know that we would actually need to capture card the Wii. Maybe we would. But we would capture that video. We would need some way to control the Wii. So we would need to either use a real controller and press buttons or something. But that doesn't even get to the hard part. There aren't Game Boy Advance capture cards. So capturing the screen of a Game Boy Advance is hard. And pushing the physical buttons on a Game Boy Advance, I could probably do it with solenoids, or we could disassemble it and wire things directly to the button contacts, or I don't know. Something like that. But I think, anyway, the long and the short of it is my brother and I want to try to automate this somehow. Somehow. But, yeah. Wait, was this one shiny obtainable too? Doesn't say. This one doesn't say like this one does up here. This can be shiny. I don't think this one can be. It must be locked. Must be locked too. But anyway, my brother and I think it would be fun to try and make that happen. Do you still owe 12-hour streams? I only owe 1 right now. Sorry, I thought this was an English stream. What? What does that mean? 3D print? Oh, we could 3D print stuff. Or play the game for real? Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a programming stream then. And I don't think watching people reset for shiny Pokemon manually is fun. It would literally just be this screen down here. Do you want me to full screen that? Is that what you want? I don't think that's what you want. Oh, I think it got past the point because it's on SHA-2 now. But we'll let it run. Okay, anyway, so there's this Swords Depths option, which was one of the internal breaking changes in pre-commit 3.1. Let me show you that. Before, additional depths were sorted before being considered as the key in pre-commit. And this mostly worked, but it didn't work for some programming languages. Like in Ruby, if you install things in 2 different orders, they will resolve differently. I think this is also true in Python for some particular cases, but it's uncommon in Python. In Ruby, it's very common because it's they do like a depth first traversal, and then I think ignore any conflicting things, which is, I don't know, a choice, I guess. But anyway, there is a sorting here, and pre-commit.ci also deals with, like, basically implements this same chunk of code, but needs to understand that. So all of this references to sort steps here was just a way for me to do forward and backward compatibility here. But now it's no longer needed. Sort steps. So I'm gonna go through and clean this up because we don't need it anymore. Sort steps is always false. If sort steps. If sort steps false. Depths and original depths. I don't think this is needed anymore either. So we're gonna look at that in a second. But I'm pretty sure that's not needed either. We will see. Sort steps. Don't need you. Nor you. for you. Oh. One of these tests is gonna be... I did this wrong. This test will go away. And the test above it will fail. Script for this. We'll just run the script. Chris says, how are you moving so fast on the terminal? You've been here before. You've watched my stream before. You know the answer to that. Fingers move so fast. Place blaze. Log me out. Mean thing. I've learned that MyPy gets real mad with this repo for some reason, so I gotta blow away its cache. It's fine. Oh, you're saying it for the new guys? Yeah. Named arguments must follow bear star. I didn't know you couldn't have an empty one there. Interesting. New guys where? Yeah, right? How the doubters looking? How you feeling, doubters? Looking like it's working. It's working. It's working. There should be a test failure here. Yep. Test steps build if. Event cloud certifications asks Dinko Foro. I think they're a waste of fucking time. Okay, so there should be A, B, B, A. This should be B, A. And we should have A, B, and B, A. But B, A should come second. Well, they're sorted. I think they're sorted. No, I think they're just in order. So I think this should be B, A. And this should be A, B. And I think orange depths will actually go away, maybe. Oh. These are gonna be so useless. But cloud certifications, I think, personally, I think they're not useful. I don't have any, and I've never been asked for them. So I personally don't find them useful. But it is entirely possible that others will find them useful. Is this just a sorting thing? This is just a sorting thing. Yeah. Whatever works says, how the hell is your nano like this? I've got an alias. Yeah, it's not actually nano. It's my cool, sick, not nano. Yeah, I wonder why those aren't. I don't super care why. Well, it's probably because these are sorted. Okay, so I think this one actually is up here, if I'm reading the diff correctly. Must be sorted by language version, and then this goes here. There we go. Would they be useful for positions like DevOps or infra? Potentially if they actually provided useful output and people used them as a useful input. In my experience, cloud certifications don't actually tell you whether someone can do what they say they can do. And I've never seen someone, no one has ever asked me if I have cloud certifications. And I'm pretty sure that I could just pass them, but I don't really want to pay the money to get a stupid piece of paper. I say despite having a college degree, which is a different stupid piece of paper. Yeah, something like that. I can't find a reason why they would be useful. Unless you have like no other things to give you qualifications or like no projects. But I think building projects would be better. Yeah. Chris Rice Code, hello, how you doing? What is that emote? Love key. Don't level dance. That is a dance. It is indeed a dance. The variant says it's 99% a business thing where the companies need a certain quota of people to keep silver gold partnership and smack a stamp on their quotes to customers. I have not heard that one either. Excuse me, Mr. Streamer. Can you please show me your cloud certifications? When I show you these nuts. No, I don't know. I don't have any. Sort depths. Remove sort depths compat. Yeah. Yeah. She grooving. Yeah. Show me all the certifications that say you can be a streamer. I have a stable internet connection and I can click go live. Yeah. Company that I work needs excerpts for partnership and then we get some huge discounts. That's so weird. I've never heard of that before. That's new to me. That is very new to me. Okay, let's see what this orange depths thing is. I feel like it can just be called depths. Maintain the original depths order for installation. Yeah, this was definitely for that. So I don't need this anymore, in theory. Thing is that if you were a bad programmer, what do you think would make you improve faster? Well, I mean, we always the one thing about code is it is all bad. And I was once a bad programmer. I don't necessarily say that I'm better than a bad programmer now. But I think the things that made me learn the fastest was just to do shit, build projects, and yeah, learn stuff while building. That's how I learn. Projects. But don't just do projects for the sake of doing projects. Build projects for yourself. Build things you want to see. Because you'll be much more motivated to learn to build them. Rather than fucking around on random stuff. Maybe inspired by Sublime? No. It is inspired by Nano. The video that I satisfied linked above has more details about it. Less so for the discount, more so for the resale value of having that stamp of approval when you quote others. Interesting. Interesting. There are also companies that ask for certs like A+ for insurance reasons. I've never heard of that. What now? Welcome to the stream. Hello. I was so bad at coding, I just do projects. Hey, there you go. Do projects, show them, ask for real feedback. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 106 to-do list project incoming. Yeah. I want to make an ML model that resembles my ex. That would be motivating. What? The fuck does that mean? Does the ML model like sleep with your best friend? Does the ML model fuck their boss at the pizza place? How does this work? Lokio, and Crusty Dinkus. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. You said projects that I want to see. Oh no. Because Rage Sky says I want to do a project to write text and GitHub contributions. Any thoughts on how to do that? What do you mean? Oh, to like make your graph have text on it? There's a bunch of projects that already do that. You mean to like fudge this thing here? It's pretty easy to do. There's an option to git commit, which lets you set the date, and then you just write a script to spam the date. You have to run it every day though, because it would tick over. But there's a bunch of them that already do that. Gamerboy says, have you thought about writing a tech book with O'Reilly or New Starch Press? I have thought about writing a book, but the problem with books is I would spend 6 months plus time, like full-time 6 months writing a book, and then make like pennies on it. Or I could spend an hour a weekend and make pennies instead. Like I would make penny. I could make pennies on YouTube instead of making pennies in paper. I keep telling him to write a book, but he won't do it. How you doing, Swell? It's good to see you again. Yeah, I think I could make a good book, but I also don't really want to write a book. But if anyone else wants to write a book and wants me to review a chapter about my tech, I'm always happy to do. Like Adam has written a book. Is it on here? Why didn't you put your book on here? Why didn't you put your book on here? This one. I reviewed this book because it has a bunch of pre-commit stuff in it. But yeah, anyway. Publishing a book is so cool. Yeah, but it's so much work and publishers suck. So that's on his blog post the other day. Yeah, Adam's great. Metal Storm. You trying to bypass the chat filters? You're trying to bypass the chat filters, aren't you? Okay, so instead of orig deps, we can just call this deps. We can get rid of this. Then we can get rid of this. And then we can just say deps. And we can call you deps. Deps. Orange deps to deps. Yes. Oh, are these in the database? I don't think these are in the database. No. Hey, nice. Don't test me, Kramer SV. You're gonna get the big hammer. Oh, look at this chat. First fucking try. Doubters lose. Believers win. Good job, Calzoon. You picked right. His outcome, yes. You read a book about Django I thought you don't like it. Well, I write Django for my day job, but I review the like linter tooling chapters. You know about Luciano? I think they had a bad take on Twitter at some point. Would be my guess. Oh wait. No, maybe they don't. Maybe they didn't have a bad take on Twitter. That sounded like a name that I thought I had blocked, but I have not blocked them. So I do know them, ish. Variant says I have a client that literally just takes certifications and frequents LinkedIn doing posts. They interview for a position in a team. I'm the tech lead architect in. And they were a clueless developer. Oh no. Calzoon! There you go. Says writing a book is more about sharing knowledge and passing information than about making money. I don't think you're meant to spend 6 months full time just focusing on a book. Yeah, but I wouldn't want my book to be shit. I wouldn't want my book to be shit. You sound like a guy who blocks a lot of people? Well, I block people that have like I block anyone who says anything, you know, transphobic, homophobic, racist, etc. So that's like half of Twitter right there. Then I block anyone who does those stupid blah 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 thread of just like useless garbage. I block anyone who makes shitty Python tips that are wrong. Elfenrod! Thank you for the resub at 13 months. It's been more than a year. Appreciate your continued support. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. What else? I mean, that's like half a tech Twitter right there is just bad takes, sexism, and homophobia. Like, any book you write wouldn't be shit. Yeah, but I would be like very perfectionist about it. Arc like Slavic. Oh no! What have you done? Thank you for resub at 22 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well, man. If you fucked up LS, you're gonna have a bad time. Riley in the Void, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Microsoft MVPs have more skill. It's not been my experience. Join the Mastodon gang. I am hoping that Twitter dies so that I can be free. I don't want to join Mastodon. It feels like shittier Twitter. And Twitter is pretty fucking bad. Oh yeah, and I ban all the Elon stands too. Fuck those people. Holy shit. Ooh. It's really hard to write a book when you can't read. That's true. That's true. I don't know how to read. It's true. Riley in the Void says, you earned my follow for being someone who blocks people on there for being crappy to others. Specifically trans / homophobic / sexism. It's a non-binary person that makes me very happy. Awesome. Well, yeah, they have no they shouldn't have a platform, so and I don't want to see their shitty takes anyway. Eka Starworks fine. That does work when you don't have LS. I think I did a video on that. This is the one? Yeah. I show how you can sort of look around even without LS. Tinka says, would you like to work in another field of programming like web development or data? Well, I was originally a front-end developer. Mr. Freeman Disciple, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I was originally a front-end developer. Then I did full stack development, and then I did tooling, and I was like, doing tooling is way more fun than everything else. I don't ever want to deal with data. I worked in data infrastructure at Stripe, and I was close enough to that hellscape that I have no interest in doing data science. I would have to forget how to program, and then I would be a good data scientist. All social media is bad. Fight me. Nah, you're right. 2 more months. 2 more months and I get a new badge. It's true, ArcLikeSlavic. You're almost to that shiny badge. You need a co-writer, so you don't need to write the whole thing. What does armor F ~/ do? It deletes your home directory. You probably don't want to run it. How do you have Twitch chat inside your terminal? Bot. Also, you gotta chill. Whatever works. You're saying too many things in chat. You're getting close to the spam part. Oh, balls. This is gonna take forever for them to merge my patch too, even though it very obviously fixes it. Modules setup dots lib.in MD5. I'm gonna put these on the end of the MD5 modules. Fix defines in modules / setup d5 / SHA-1. Start place. Sudo RM'd his RF right face. What? Look at the pudgy puppy. I gotta find the right people to ping. Which means we can find here. Oh, that's not it. So we've got MS Prots. We've got Erland. Anyway, that'll fix deadsnakes, so that's good. Puppy, indeed. It doesn't get tested because it doesn't need to get tested. That's what deadsnakes is for. Yeah, imagine. Oh, that's so funny. How did... Is this enough to match the regex? What deadsnakes? What Linux? What OS? There we go. That's funny. Everybody says, at what time in Python project development should you write tests? And when should you write tests and when not to? It depends. My answer is usually always. Unless I'm just prototyping something, or if I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw away the code. Throw away the code. Yeah. I say that, but I've written a couple thousand lines of Rust and not written a single test yet, so I don't know how I should feel about that yet. After you get a pivot in front. Right. But yeah. Okay, anyway. That's one thing done. This is two things done. Well, except I'm pretty sure I could simplify stuff further. Center steps build of by depths. Default dict. Do this. It's weird that I have done it this way. Because I'm pretty sure this is just a 4-part set. And I don't need it to be a dict anymore. Yeah. Is a oh, but it was sorted before. Oh, so I kind of want it to be a sorted set, but we don't have those in Python. We don't have those in Python. Octavius, thank you for the resub with Prime. At 24 months, which gets you the fanciest of badges. It's good to see you again. Thank you for your continued support. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so, I kind of want this to be a sorted set. Which we can model by a dictionary. So this can be dict. Denko Foro, thank you for the sub with Prime as well. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate your subscription. We've also got Barnacart and Denko who have followed. Wow, you subbed before you followed. I am impressed. So this is going to be tuple. Tuple stir ... And then stir bool. And that is all going to map to none? Yeah. And then we can do tuple book additional copy pasting this. Tuple this hook language version hook ID and skip equals none. Invalid type, comment, or annotation. Indeed? By depths is not defined, yes. So now we have 4 depths language lang version skipped in OMS. And that'll change the sort order. Yeah, but it should be fine. Are you sure -d bsd source -d default source should be sufficient? I have no idea. Gonna be brutally honest, I have no idea what that is doing. Maybe you're trying to support something. It's C Python. It's not my code. I don't fucking know. I wish I knew better, but I'm also okay being ignorant. I'm okay being ignorant. It's C code. No one knows what it's doing. Yeah. Danko Foro has gifted 5 subs. Thank you for the gift subs, Danko Foro. Welcome to Subdom, Yo-Yo LD, Charles U Smart, Alexa Pecan, and Lucian Sky and Metal Storm. Welcome to Subdom, and thank you, Danko Foro. I appreciate it. And did you notice I'm wearing a new shirt today, chat? Maybe it's hard to tell, but I got a new shirt. Okay, let's figure out what the order of these is supposed to be. Okay, so the first one should be no deps. I think it is. Hey, DDoS, thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Seems like a threat. Like I said, I've been learning a lot from you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why is this language system though? Where does the system one come from? Wait, what? Oh, language node. That is not the first one. That one should be third. Where's the one with no deps? That is Python. This one should be first. No deps, Python. And then no deps, Python 3.9. Which is here. Followed by no deps node, good. No deps node, followed by BA, and then AB, and then this one should be last. Now they have maintained their order. Sweet. And just to make sure that we don't double count anything, if we double up this boil, we should still see the same. Sweet. Jay Carey, hello, hello. It's good to see you again. 1 or 2? 2. Bye. See you later, chat. It's been fun. My people need me. We're in standing mode now. How you doing, Jay Carey? Been a bit. Good to see you again. Yes. So, this is a lot simpler now. Huh. So what do you think about this, chat? Are you ready for this? This whole loopy thing can instead be written as a Wiktionary comprehension. I kind of feel like this is better than this. Is MyPy mad? What does MyPy think? MyPy's okay with it. What does MyPy think about this? Right, MyPy doesn't show you reveal types as errors anymore. which is a little annoying. Oh, it's just gonna think they're all any's. Alright. It doesn't know the underlying types. Yeah. Busy, too much work? Yeah. Hello, Anthony's forehead. Yeah. I find the more Pythonic thing harder to read. The dict comp? Well, I understand that. But I kind of like it. It'd be nice if sets were ordered. If sets were ordered, this would be less bad. Like, this is only here to give me an order dict. Ah, the world if sets were ordered in Python. But alas, they are not. Because if they were ordered, then we would just make a set here, or even just do a set here. Alas. Hey, Hype Train. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. That was not the set of tests that I was looking for. Cool. Oh, wait. Can't this produce dupes? I think this can produce dupes. I wonder if it gets deduped at some point. Because there could be two repos that are the same. I think I looked into this before. I feel like something. Oh, I think it hits the database. Check. A little extra work. It's fine. It's okay. Look at the stat. The diff. Look at this stat. Okay, combinations. That's a nice little cleanup there. Yeah, test is gonna change a bunch. Git commit session remove sort dumps equals true compat code. Wait, did you not have, you don't have all the hype train emotes, DDoS? I'm surprised. I am surprised when I can do that. Did GitHub change their font? This looks different. Maybe it's because I'm standing. Oh, they're just using the UI font now. Ah, unless this is their font. No, because you just, this is what the, what is UI-font monospace? Font family MDN. Yeah, that is a thing. What does this mean? The default user interface monospace font. Interesting. Huh. Cool. So this is my user interface chosen fixed with font. I guess is consoles probably. That's probably what I set it to. Neat. Sigus Violent. Oh my god, they checked all the boxes. Praise the sun. Amazing. Amazing. They checked all the boxes. It's Manhart. Hello, Anthony Seattle. Hello, Seattle. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, it me, Anthony Seattle. You know it. Pre-commit hooks. Yesterday. Why didn't this use types? Well, I don't complain. It seems good enough. Wow, see how easy this is when you follow the checkboxes? Yeah. Oh, I should have read this part too. Wow, they even capitalized it properly? So good. Love it. They gone done did goods. I approve. Chris Writes Code says explains get-add-u. It is in a video. I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's in this video. Is that gonna get the right one? Yeah, that one. It's in that one. The Real Francis, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Man, that's such an old video. What year is that from? It's gotta be one of the 2020 videos, right? Video 78. It's a short one. 2 years ago. August 15th of 2020. Damn, I've been doing these a long time, haven't I? Been doing things a long time now. Get-add the shoe. Anyway. Tick. Should be good. We'll let that one do its thing. And then the last thing that we gotta poke around with. The last thing. The third thing I want to poke around with. I don't know that it's gonna be the last thing. Oh, where was that? I think it was here. Yeah. There's some like roosty thing that I gotta figure out. Pretty sure it's a problem with pre-commit. Not 100% certain. Raz Sandwich, hello, how you doing? LX Jewel, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But I think I can reproduce it here probably. Sneeze. Oh, the other thing that I can clean up is, well, once this deploys, I can get rid of this compat now that is reached production. New sorts deps compat. Remove sorts deps compat. Thank God for pre-commit hooks. They save my ass so often. Nice. Bloop, bloop. Boring Count says, man, I love pre-commit. You and me both. I'm a little bit biased. I don't know what I would do without it, to be honest. I think I would be a much sadder programmer. Well, I don't think I would have streamed either. But yeah, or worked on Flake 8, or really any of. I mean, I would probably still have been working on PyTest, but probably more on talks. A lot of the stuff that I do, I don't think I would be here if it weren't for pre-commit. Oh yeah, speaking of pre-commit, it's auto update day. And I already have AWS open here, so we're gonna look at it here. I'm working with a bunch of fairly strict checks and trying to build a large project in Qt is how I'm learning right now. It's kicking my butt. I have not tried to do any, what are they called? UI frameworks. So I don't have any knowledge of it. Oh, I got a letter here. Yeah, today's going to be a pretty boring auto update day because nothing really bumped. Well, none of the big repos bumped. So I think a lot of these are just either stragglers or just the normal run workload. Yeah, because auto update starts here-ish. Pons lol zxqxz. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Let's see what's in dead letter. In SQS, I'll update dead letter. And then there's C. Paul. This name sounds like it might be one that's banned. Oh, no, it exists. This repo banned. No? Exists? They have a pre-commit config. It roughly looks like valid YAML. A little weird. There's no way this works. Oh wait, they've done entry bash dash C. Weird. The config looks fine. I wonder what it failed on then. Yep, time to look at the logs and figure out how it failed. Log. Watch. This is where I would, if I had Sentry hooked up, I would just click on. I'd click on the right service and have the answer, but instead I gotta fuck around on these logs. Search log group, 12 hours. Error. I could probably search for this. Oh. Feed timeout. Value error, too many values to unpack. Do they have 2 pre-commit auto update PRs? Don't have any open. Well, that's sus. A lot of read timeouts. What API is getting a read timeout? Oh, the push. Huh. Those should get retried. There's not these. Admittedly, I should have retried on those, but. It's still processing more. You can't see because it's off screen. But I'm scrolling through these. Solemn, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What the fuck? Maybe that error is from last week? Let's try last week's. Absolute. What is today? 27th? This to here. GitHub also had an outage in the middle of the day, which is great when that happens during auto update day. Wow, I'm surprised how often that API times out. Forbidden. Doing what? Getting API token. Yeah, I think we know about that one already. This happens when GitHub has a little hiccup. Yeah, it's weird that there's sometimes this value error. But also, I don't think this is the one that's in dead letter. But I think if I click on this, it'll show me the logs around it. And see whether that's the one. But it should have retried a couple of times. I don't think it's that one. There's a retry policy. Lost it. Value error. Oh, why didn't I copy paste? Copy. Don't copy that floppy. Diffuse zip. They have a singular updog PR. They have some closed updog PRs. Confusion. Visible confusion. And it looks like it's been able to push fine. Pushed last week. Okay, so that one's probably not a problem. That one's probably just GitHub being silly. Not that. Here, I'll shrink this so that you can see what I see. Sure, it's annoying to watch me scroll while off screen. Oh, there's 403s. Oh, that's it. That's the end of them. I wonder if the 403 was... I wonder if it just got unlucky. Are you explicitly setting a timer on the push? Yeah. But I think it's like 10 seconds. It's like something absurd. Unupdater, GitHub API. Yeah, it defaults to 10. Yeah, so this rec defaults to 10. I hope I have a timeout. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a 10-second timeout. It should not take 10 seconds to push one file. It's not even pushing one file. It's literally just a pointer switch. It should not take that long. Oh, yeah, they got unlucky. Bummer. Yeah, looks like they just got unlucky. Okay, well that answers that. That answers that. Purge one message, yes. Goodbye. Anthony, GitHub is a larger enterprise. You can't expect their enterprise level APIs to respond in under 10 seconds. That seems ridiculous. What do you think they are, GitHub? Slow. It's slow. Still hasn't done its thing yet. Alright, we're gonna try and figure this one out. How much disk space do I have? 36 gigs. Okay, we're good. Demand a refund. Yeah. Their timeout is like 4 hours on updating their status pages. Yeah. Yeah, their status page is a little shit. Mr. Metabytes! Thank you for the resub at 37 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for your continued support. How you been? How you doing? The fuck am I doing? Oh yeah. Oddman pull. The latest full? Yeah, this is the big chunky boy. This is the image that no one should ever need to pull. I've been well, missing all my favorite Twitch content since I'm on the West Coast life now. Oh. Oh. Congrats on the move. I've been doing well. Admittedly, I haven't streamed the last 2 Saturdays because I have had other things to do. But this is done. Dev. Pre-commit.ci. But I'm gonna stream Saturday. I promise. That's not what I wanted. Wait, why do I have an issue there? I don't usually keep track of things here. Oh, it's render image. It's the public one. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Run the workflow. Run. But yeah, I was up north last weekend. What did I do the weekend before? Oh, I hung out with my dad and my cousin and my uncle who were in town. Hello, Blue Dot. You should have disappeared. I looked at it in my email. Fuck. Oh. And another email. There we go. Okay, now the blue dot's gone. Okay, so that's good. So we can deploy prod, please. Jamie Bellinger, thank you for the resub at 4 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. How has it only been 4 months? Click that give feedback button there and let me know how flaky their API is. I've tried so many times. And yeah, I've been unsuccessful in getting GitHub to change anything at all. I'm sad about it too. There's a whole bunch of shit that, man, if I could just fucking sit down with the apps team for like 30 minutes, I could make like a few little things so much better. One of them literally is 1 line of code. One of them is literally 1 line of code. Let me show you this. Let me show you the 1 line of code that would make things way better. So you got your GitHub apps, yeah, whatever. You go to manage your repos, you rub up your monitor, and you're like, oh, I wonder which ones I have set up. They're in no fucking order whatsoever. Literally 1 sort call could make this so much better. Just one little teeny sort call. But no, we can't have a fucking sort call here. And I reported this like 2 or 3 years ago, and they're like, meh, shmeep shmop, not a product priority. The other thing that I want to get to the bottom of, and this affects GitHub Actions all the time. Have you ever seen GitHub Actions error 429 on checkout? Not the too many requests one. But very often GitHub Actions, what happens is the API hands you an installation token, and GitHub Actions actually is just an app behind the scenes. And the installation token can be immediately incorrect. Like immediately invalidated and immediately broken. And it hits pre-commit.ci all the time. It's hits pre-commit.ci all the time, and so I just have like a fucking retry around it, which sucks. But you shouldn't hand me a token that's already invalid. That should never happen. But yeah. Not a product priority. That product manager should be literally fired repeatedly. It's one fucking line of code. It's one line of code. Like, I almost want to hack into GitHub just to like commit the one patch. Hey, I fixed your shit. Bye. Can I break into the GitHub office and steal someone's laptop and fix that one line of code? Yeah, I just need to get a friend that works at GitHub. I don't think I have any friends that work at GitHub though. But yeah. I couldn't even tell that was scrollable. Yeah, there's like, well, it's because I have so many repos in it, but I don't even think this is sorted either. Oh, this is sorted. Yeah, this is sorted, but this is not for some goddamn reason. Making things go in order is a really hard problem to solve. Yeah. Have you seen GitHub Actions there? 429 checkout. Yeah, yeah. 1,000-yard stare ensues. Yeah. Think of tokens that are immediately invalid. It's an option on Salesforce to immediately invalidate tokens once they're granted. That's fucking weird. Seems weird. Jack says, I've repeatedly thought about getting hired at PagerDuty for something similar. 2 lines of code, 2 years requesting it. How you doing, Preox? Good to see you again. I almost worked at PagerDuty. I interviewed there in 2017. I got an offer. They have an office in Toronto. The crazy thing was, they have an office in SF and they have an office in Toronto. And at the time I lived in San Mateo, but I was visiting my girlfriend at the time in Toronto. And they're like, oh yeah, we can just do a remote interview since you're out of town right now. And I was like, what if I just came into the Toronto office? And they're like, what? Why are you in Toronto? But it was a really cool company. It's a shame that Lyft paid me like twice as much fucking money. So I didn't end up working there. I don't know, might have been cool. I'm alright, super sick, but pulling through. Almost worked there too. They keep quietly trying to snipe me. Nice. Nice. Okay, we pulled this image finally. We need to pull this other image, which should be instant because it should already be. Okay, so then we're gonna modify this to turn off everything but roost. Well, let's make sure the Python one works. Oh, roost, roost, roost. Where is roost? Why do I not see roost? Oh, it's right there. They're not in order. I should make them in order, but yeah. Bin test podman. Latest. Nameless coder. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This'll take a bit, but that's fine. Taking a bit more than a bit. What is it doing? Hello? Why is this taking so long? I say as the thing says this may take a few minutes. And yours says, why is Python fast for typing and slow for games? What do you mean? What do you mean by fast for typing? Yeah, do we order these tests? Do we ever? I am confused. Lexical ordering. I don't get it, Preox. You have to explain the joke to me. I'm getting whooshed right now. Dewey Decimal System? What are we Dewey decimaling? It says, I heard you can write code faster than in other languages. Oh, you mean for like generating some amount of code? It may be true that you could write more Python quicker. I don't really think that's necessarily true. Like, I think if you're good enough at any programming language, you can go at about the same speed. Like, a lot of the competitive programmers write C++, which is fucking wild to me. Because I cannot imagine... I feel like I'd be faster in Python than in C++. But some of them, well, gotta go fast, I guess. At some point, it's... I guess maybe for the competitive programming, at some point, it's more about the computation speed. I don't know. You can write games in Python. It's certainly possible. It tends to not be the way that people do it, but... La la ha 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 ha, says Golang. Yeah. There's this trouble though, because IOCC didn't allow Python until like 2017. Is that true? Interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, so this roost eventually passed. Let's make it fail. Then test. I don't know what that means. Is that something I gotta ban you for? Texas Legislature Online. What the fuck is that? What does it mean? What does it mean? Our MMO is JavaScript, Python. It's basically a glorified website. That's fair. That's fair. Are games not developed in Python? Some are. Okay, so in theory, if I do language version 1. What's the recent Rust? 64? In theory, this will fail now. Game dev is weighted towards C# with Unity and C++ with Unreal. Then generally homegrown engines are almost always C++. Permission denied. Sweet. The error that I wanted to see. Sammy D has resubbed at 2 months. Thank you for the resub and congrats on your fancy badge. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. 5 Shots also here. Well, Vicarious O says, thank you for your YouTube video on setting up VirtualBox on Windows. I followed a few weeks back and I've been really loving the easing into Linux. Nice. Yeah, actually, I think that sort of, that video is like a good way to kind of get you into Linux. I've been doing a series with Juicebox Hero, which is up on my VODs channel at anthonywritescode-vods, where I've been teaching Juice how to program. And that was the first thing that we started with, was setting up a virtual machine and poking around in it. And we've been learning command basics, some stuff like that, Python stuff. We did tuples and lists the last 2 episodes. She has not sent me the latest VOD though, so that'll happen at some point. What is this? What is this? I don't know that I understand the meme. Other than I was getting wrecked there by little brother. But yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a problem with pre-commit and not a problem with pre-commit.ci. So we're gonna fuck around in the image and see if we can find out how to fix it. First, what I'm gonna do is wait, what? They what? They're down 10 with with 89 seconds to go? What? That's a crazy game. That's insane. Okay. So MTI this full bash. We're gonna edit some code. Danerum, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Sammy D says, would running strace on a simple print hello world be a good video? Kind of show what's going on under the hood. The problem with that is in Python it's really noisy. So if you strace even Python-s, even this is fairly noisy. Like 288 lines of what's going on here. I do think that introducing strace in a video is a good idea. I just haven't found a good way to frame it yet. Like, what I usually use strace for is some shit is running and I have no fucking idea what's going on, and I want to poke at it and figure out what's going on. And so I'll use pstree to figure out what processes are running, and then I'll strace whatever thing I think is stuck. And I haven't done that in a while, so I haven't had a good example to show in a video. But next time I do that, I definitely will. But the annoying thing is I've wanted to strace on macOS, but macOS, like they've built their walled garden, so now you can't really use tracing tools anymore, which is very fucking annoying. But yeah, the important part of this is eventually the write call to standard out and this signal handling for this is the Control-C handling. But there's also like a bunch of TTY bullshit in here, and I don't even know what file this is. Maybe it's a PyC file. It's probably a PyC file. Oh yeah, it's abc.pyc. But this is it setting up the standard library. What is all this signal handling stuff? Oh, it's disabling. That's interesting. Why does it bother? Why does it bother? Why does it bother setting up every single signal handler? Like, that can't be fast. It doesn't seem normal. But anyway, maybe doing strace of printf hello world would be a little easier to. Well, this is kind of nice. What's it doing in the beginning here? Oh, LD, right. LD has to do its thing. The printf is not. Is printf dynamically linked? Beyond libc? I guess you still see the libc prelude. Interesting. Yeah, this is all libc doing its stuff. I'm surprised that that shows up at all. But alas. Be an exec. Locale stuff. Huh. Why does it retrieve random value? Weird. Anyway, yeah, strace. At some point I want to do that, but I haven't had a good reason for it yet. ACM and ICPC were the acronyms I was thinking of. 2017. Oh, cool. That's a bug. There's a syscall that will clear them all except the ones you want. libc is userland. You're tracing system calls. Yeah. I'm just surprised that I'm surprised that strace shows the the dynamic loader, the dynamic linker stuff. I kind of expected that to be hidden away. I expect like libdl loading to show up in strace, but I guess I just haven't looked at the first lines of an strace. I'm usually tailing strace or grepping it for exec calls more so than that. Anyway, oh, I can probably just do pip install Babby. Yeah. We're gonna edit this Docker image. It's gonna take you so long. What's going on? Holy Christ, that took forever. Philip and are in libc. Oh, Citrus! Thank you for the resub. Holy shit! It's been a whole year. It's been a whole year. Citrus. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Citrus also streams. Oh yeah, baby! It's true. I'm writing code, and some of my code is playing Pokemon. So yeah, basically this is reading the screen and playing the Pokemon. I'm tired and suffering at work, but I decided to work remotely today, so not as much suffering. Oh, so you're suffering at home. Yeah, instead of WFH, it's suffering from home. But at least you're at home and not in the office. Saves you the round trip. Okay, export. Wait, why is from PyC parser from CFA? Fix 6 color. Also, it was raining today. Well, I just had my second ice storm in the last 5 days, so that was fun. Fortunately, I didn't drive in this one. But ice is slippery. Actually, my favorite thing about the ice storm. My favorite thing about the ice storm is everything gets covered in like a half-inch layer of ice, and if you walk on the grass, it makes a really nice crunch noise, which is oddly satisfying. Don't want to drive in the good old West Coast during the rain? Yeah. Wait, don't you get like mudslides there too? So you don't get rain all that often? If I ever have to drive in the snow, I'll starve. Oh, I drove in the snow on Thursday, as I went. Oh, I can show you a photo. I went up north, which is a thing in Michigan where you drive northernly and end up at a place. Anyway, here's a photo from my 0.3, my 30% ownership of my second house. I guess technically I'm on 40% right now because my brother owes me 10%, but splits. But anyway, I drove up and I drove through a lot of snow. It was very spooky. There was this weird thing that I've never seen before where the roads were mostly fine except underneath bridges it was a sheet of ice. Everything else was fine except under the bridges, not on the bridges. You know, normally you see those signs that are like, is it road ices, bridges ice before normal road? What the fuck is the bridge maybe icy? Bridge ices before roads. It wasn't this. It wasn't on top of the bridges. It was like in the like under bridge part, which was very weird. I had not seen that before. But it was basically like, oh, there's a bridge coming up. Hold on, because we're gonna slide a little bit. It's not enough to like spin out, but it's enough to make you nervous. But yeah. We get flooding because infrastructure isn't meant for big rains. Yeah, I remember that about San Francisco used to do that too. It was a mess. A big mess. Okay, so there's something wrong with Roost. Nervous? That's what I'm here for? Yeah. It was not the most fun. Dull roost. Okay, so we need this somehow. It sets roost up home to a temporary directory. Ah. Interesting. I don't know what this is supposed to do. We need a bongo tap, but it's you coding on a keyboard. Yeah. Well, I don't even see a bongo tap because I don't have BTTV, but there we go. My overlay has BTTV. Now we can see the bongo tap. But I just see this boring ass view. I have to imagine the bongo cat in my head. But yeah. I'm gonna make a sticker out of it. Need Chatterino? Yeah. Just so lazy. You gonna add an Anthony leave? Yeah. I do have a bunch of animated slots. I just don't really know what to put in them. Pretty bad about setting up the emotes. I gotta get on that. I've just been so busy. Okay, it's weird that this doesn't do the thing it's supposed to do. Because the wrong rest up is in the wrong place. How is this supposed to work? Only set rest up toolchain if we don't want to use system's default. Rest toolchain. Where does it install rest to? Somewhere. Toolchain. Rest up init. Installs it into cargo home bin. So what the fuck is rest up home supposed to be? Let's just do a temporary directory and see what happens. Yes, file that temporary directory. I can probably just put it up here. As T with env context. I'm pretty sure this has to be a tuple also. And then we should be able to commit this and commit this wat full. And then wat. See, that fixes it. Back to work. Sounds good. Sounds good. Because Anthony won't make me his work from home secretary. I mean, you could be my secretary, Citrus. Well, I don't have many secretarial needs. Bet. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of business, I changed the pricing plan of my startup today. That's not working. So now it is much cheaper. So in theory, more people will purchase it. After changing it, I have already gotten 3 people to sign up for it. So I'd say the price change has worked. Oh my god, I fucking syntax. Dummy. That's what I get for not having linters here. Elfenrod says, what was it before? It was per user and like hard to... People were like very confused with the old pricing. So what it used to be was... I don't know why it shows it in yearly. I don't like that it shows it in yearly. I wish it showed it per month, because per month is way less spooky. Like, why does it show it per year? The per month number is so much nicer. Details. Is there an option to make it show by month instead of by... I don't think so. Anyway, it used to be $20 per month per user. And people would be like, but what is a user? And that's so fucking expensive. And I'm like, well, you could pay an engineer and it's going to cost you 10 times as much to build a shittier product. And they're like, I don't want to pay more than Slack. And I'm like, cool story, bro. Teams greater than 100 people need special negotiation. That's what I'm recommending for now. I don't know that people over 100 engineers would actually... I mean, I would want the product at over 100 engineers, but I don't know that other people. But anyway, I've just set up like that for now. I can always add tiers later. Trey Toms, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, in theory, if I get enough people to sign up, yeah, then I can afford to have a secretary. I want it. Not sure if I can swing it with the people that hold the purse strings. Well, you can make an attempt for sure. You also don't have to have it be the number of users in your org. Like, it could just be the number that would actually use it rather than the total number. Okay, I think this is gonna succeed. On the product, unfortunately, between procurement and bike shedding whiny devs. Yeah. Oh, sick. This looks like it's gonna work. Like it's going to work. Cool. Now to make it not broken somehow. Well, it's still going, so I don't know that it's actually going to work. Because actually, I think this is where it failed before. So now we wait. Might take a few minutes. That person never explained what TLO means. Am I gonna Urban Dictionary this one? There are not any good upvoted ones. So I have no idea what they meant. We may never know what they meant. Holy shit. Under fucking statement. What is going on? Taking forever. What's the context of TLO? What did they say? It was the first time chatter. This one. Python will get you to TLO. Don't know what that means. No idea. JB Bellingers heading out. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Maybe meant LTO, link time optimization? Probably not. Okay, so this fixes things. Memphis, hello. all equals the little one, StarCraft 2 player. I mean, that's what Urban Dictionary says, but there's no fucking, that makes no context. That makes no sense. That makes no context. That it doesn't make any sense in context. That's what I mean to say. Okay, so the problem is if they are setting up a different Rust toolchain, they need to I need to make a temporary directory, which we can do with exit stack. We already have context then, okay. With context lib.exit stack as ctx.enter context in prefix version. If version does not equal system, enter equals ctx and enter context and file.temporary directory. Makes me nervous that I'm calling this because I think it already creates it and there's a data race, but that's fine. Text. I should really use this version of the code, shouldn't I? Our little thing here. That'll tell me whether it actually works. Let's do that. We import temp file? We did. Surprisingly. It's weird that rust up home can just be a random directory. That's fine. I do this again. We gotta do this again. They created their Twitch account yesterday. Love the codes. Hello, hello. How you doing? Your monitors don't wobble when the desk is on standing height? I mean, they wobble a little bit if I wobble the desk, but they also wobble a little bit when it's not in standing height. Like if I wiggle my desk, they're gonna... If I wobble the desk, it's going to wobble. I exert enough force to make a wobble. But, yeah. Speed Finder says 0.0b over 0.0b. These are bytes. Basically what it's doing is it's creating a Docker image. This is the only new layer. Oh, I got trips and trip 6s. I didn't get trips because it started with 0. It's creating a layer here. It's technically quote unquote copying all of the base layers, but they don't change. So there's no bytes that need to move to make them happen. But yeah. Zlambia Talks. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What is 0.1 of a byte? I guess you could have 0.125 of a byte. But I think it's probably just they've formatted with 0.1f and didn't bother to make it make sense. Like, yeah, it should just say 0 capital B's. Oh wait, this is bit. Why is it little b? Little b would be bits, right? I think it's supposed to be big B. I don't fucking know. It's probably some formatting code that didn't really expect the edge case of 0 happening. Stupid question. My monitors wobble when I type on a mechanical keyboard. Oh, sounds like your desk might have a problem. Yeah, this is probably just a... It's probably either a Podman thing or a containers common thing, or... It's a micro bug that someone should probably fix, and I don't think anyone cares to fix it because... Whatever. I think pre-commit.ci gets this right, though. They should just use my Python code, right? Why do I have a Ruby chunk folder? That in... No, it's going to be in web? Oh, I have one for nanoseconds. Where's the one for size? Maybe that's in runner. Yeah. Yeah, my dick size thing works here. Runner, not util, import. Good star. Lagman, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Microbug, very cute. Indeed, meat finder. Ruby is where it belongs. Yeah. Disk size S. Big number. But also 0. But also 1. Or 1025. Or 130. What is the cutoff? There we go. Look at my look at my disk size. Okay, cool. This works. Where was that? The problem is, I don't think any of the tests are gonna catch this, and I don't think they're gonna actually know what's wrong. But let's run the roost tests. The Rust tests are the slowest tests I have in my code base. Which is kind of funny. The Ruby ones used to be the slowest, but now Rust is even slower, somehow. And it's because it has to download Rust, which is like a whole gig of junk. So we gotta wait for the last 5 green dots. How you doing today, chat? How was your Monday? I'm deleting a big chunk of code at work, which I had to have a very long argument to convince people that I should delete this chunk of code. But I've also been saying that I should delete this chunk of code for the whole time I've worked here at Sentry, so I'm glad to finally be able to delete a big chunk of code. The big chunk of code is what's called visual snapshots. Basically, we ran a bunch of tests and we screenshot like 3 gigabytes of images and then compare them pixel by pixel. They flake all the time. It's really fucking annoying. John, everyone's going to sleep. Well, thank you for stopping by. Always good to see you. And I hope you have a good sleep, and I'll see you around. Big Jake says I'm on 4 hours of sleep. Oh. Looking at a new cluster deployment automation for our new special customer-specific regions. Oh. That sounds like the other bullshit that I'm doing at work right now. Rest up, home, temporary. Set rest up home when using a on-system rest. And I'll link the pre-commit.ci issue. Love deleting code. The only good diff is a red diff. See, the problem is I won't be able to delete this code until 6 months from now where I'm like, okay, so this other thing that we wrote for you as a stopgap for deleting this from the critical path, we've noticed nobody's using it, so we're going to delete the whole thing. But I got to get there first. And in the meantime, I'm going to build them a shitty manual version of the automated version that we have right now. So. Opus Boppus! Welcome back. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Blue, 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 blah. The animation is neat, not terrible to use. It's a lot of terraforming and ginger shit. Oh no, not ginger. With some neat stuff touching on the steps to spin a bit cluster. It's called the Matrix, so that gets a points. Oh boy. Alright, so the really cool thing about this patch is well, wait for it a little bit. It's gonna run all of the Python stuff that I care about, but it's only gonna run the Rust tests. Which, once this finishes, it should start running the Rust test. Yes, yes, there we go. And now, it's running Rust tests. So instead of running all the languages, it only runs the ones I've changed. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It makes the CI so much faster. The other crazy thing is, this should almost be done, because the non-language test suite is very quick now. So like if we do this, we can run all of the non-language tests in I think like a minute and change. And I could probably make it even faster because it's still running a bunch of Python tests that haven't gotten moved. I think Marsha was working on it. The other problem is you eventually run out of code to delete and people get mad at you. Yeah, sometimes you delete stuff that people actually want. Yeah, that happens a lot. Oops, I thought nobody wanted this. Yeah, but my specific workflow means that I blah 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 blah. And blah blah blah. Walfred! Hello, hello. Good to see you again. I knew it was you because I saw your badges, even though I don't see your name. Who is this chatter? How you doing? Good to see you again. No biggie though, it's in Git history. Yeah, it's always version control. You can always bring it back. That's the other thing that I don't understand about people. People like to comment out code instead of deleting it. And I'm like, why? But why? You can just bring it back. It's always there. Git is forever. How are you? I missed you. I'm doing well. Yeah, I've missed the last couple Saturday streams. Because I went up north. Where's my poto? Do I have it open? I might even have it open. I don't have it open. I gotta find it. Now I have to find it again. Here we go. I went up to my cottage that I own 40% of. And hung out with my brother and my dad. And my uncle was supposed to come, but he lost power, his car broke down, and he was not able to leave during the ice storm, which was a mess. But yeah. It was nice. It was relaxing. I wrote code while not having an internet connection because I pre-downloaded all the dependencies I needed. And then I looked at docs on my phone and typed out the docs from my phone like a fucking idiot. But yeah, most of the pre-commit tests now can be run in under 2 minutes. Pretty sick. You don't have an archive package for all the models you don't need anymore, just in case? God, the just in case makes you want to just fucking strangle something. Because it's never just in case. You don't fucking need them. You either need them or you don't. They're unused. Fucking delete them. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. It was my dad. LA Ramon, thank you for the follow. DDoS, thank you for the bits. Le Quexon, thank you for the resub at 6 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. 27.8. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's one more than this. Good to see you again, Kexit. Hopefully you're doing well. That was my dad. The only thing my team holds on to is called Graveyard. Posted one-off console scripts that are hard to find in version control if you ever need them again. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I have a similar thing, but I delete them. So, I commit all of my one-off scripts to this directory here, and then I delete them when they're no longer used. Speaking of which, this one is dead? Oh no, this one's still needed. Yeah, this is to run all of them. But you'll see, for instance, like I had a backfill that I deleted. I commit my backfills and then I delete them. That way they're still in version control and they still run the linting and I can still go through a PR process. This is actually the workflow that I implemented at previous companies where people would just SCP a random Python script to prod and then run it with root. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. Don't tell compliance because there's no fucking way they're gonna be happy with this. So we changed the workflow to make a file, commit it to Git, get it code reviewed, go through a deploy, then you can run whatever fucking script you want on prod. But you gotta commit it first. Oh. But yeah. What's wrong with that, right? I'd have a stroke, yeah. Jesus, hello, how you doing? What is SOC 2? Yeah, right? Yeah. The Wild West. I think technically, yeah, at that time, they definitely needed to be SOX compliant and SOC 2. We might have even need to like PCI compliance. There's no way that passed any of those three. What are you gonna do? Yeah, because that happened at a time when that company was public. If they don't know about it, it doesn't really matter. That's kind of true, yeah. Next month I lose access to all production. I'm so excited. I did not get production access at Stripe. I do not have production access at Sentry. Did I have it at Lyft? No, I didn't have it at Lyft either. I was so happy not having that. What the fuck is this shit? I saw that. I saw that, Wolfred. What is this? Shared their Watt Streak 3 privately with you and the mods. Twitch, what the fuck is this? Why? But why? Is this some new feature that they're trying to push? I prod VPN but not prod access. I had full prod at Yelp. Yeah. I guess I didn't have root and prod. I had everything but root and prod. I had root and dev, which I absolutely needed root and dev to get my job done. They keep making shit just to make it, right? I feel like Twitch has been not really building things that are important. I have prod access to the entire prod Tennessee. Oh. Prod access is annoying, just means you have more shit to do. Yeah. Yeah. I got root to any Kubernetes master. We'll spam out some emails. I think that's better. Like if you get you know, prod with access control and escalation and like ticketing and all the stuff you're supposed to do, that's fine. Like a way to escalate is fine. I just had like blanket access. Like, I could SSH to a prod machine and nobody would know. Which also is not compliance. Yeah, I told you nothing. You heard nothing. Ah, la 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 la. Don't come after me. It's been a while since I worked at Yelp, though. A whole 5 years. Products equals on call. That is also usually what happens, but I was never on call for prod. I mostly had product access because I was they called a push master. I deployed shit. Why didn't this auto merge? I must not have clicked the button. But look at how much faster this is. 12 minutes to merge, and that was the slowest language. Pretty damn good. The fire icon is black, which doesn't contrast well. Well, it has an outline on it, so fine. Oh, full prod access to an FTSE 250 company. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm assuming it means big dollar company. Is that like Forbes 500, whatever the fuck that? No, that's the rich people thing. Fortune 500, Fortune 500. Is that a Fortune 250? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Yeah. Pushmaster more like pushover. Right? We just made a ticket to break glass, and the PMs will just comment all the SSH email logs to it. Nice. Nice. Which change something that I hate. When frames drop because of connection, just skips them instead of delay. Which makes me understand 20% of what you're saying. Oh! Because it used to just do delay. That's kind of weird. Financial Times Stock Exchange. Oh. Interesting. The London Stock Exchange. Oh. Oh. TIL. Cool. Okay, well, I guess we can release this as a bug fix. As 311. Then push that through the pipeline. Twitch is lagging and differentiating itself from other major platforms. They do have a better presence on the Fire TV. Shaz Robot is here. Hello. Good to see you. D-Dels is heading out. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. I'm getting kind of late, isn't it? A little bit. Almost the golden 313. Like Detroit? Or is there something else that's 313? What else is 313? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that it'll ever get there either. 0227. Fixes. Fix. Roost. With language version and a non-writable host. Just up home. pre-commit.ci/issues number something or another. 173 by person by Swift Boy, who's focusing. I think this is the default status because I see everyone has focusing in this like arrow thing. Swift Boy. It was 2788. It's not the number I said. Me. 311. Make sure we're up to date. We were not. Good thing I checked. See, I have a script that automates this and makes sure that I do all that for the other one, but I don't have that same script here. Pronounce footsie? Oh, I got it. 3-3 Detroit. Nice, nice. What are you going to do for pre-commit.ci? What? Just sorry I've been around. I'm just trying to focus getting these last 2 quarters done so I can actually be hireable. Chaz, you don't have to worry about it. You do you. Your own responsibilities are way more important than my shitty Twitch stream. I want you to be successful. Don't worry about me. I'll always be here. But I do appreciate you stopping by. What the fuck, your stream is such shitty? Take that back? Okay, okay. My comma stream. Alright, get out the shoe. 311. Eugene Chili, Zithrius, hello, hello. How you doing? 311, yeah. Up war. I'm gonna forget how to do this by hand at some point. Today is not that day though. Right. And push version head, thanks. Five Shot says, how do you determine what major, minor, and patch numbers? Well, this is a bug fix. So you bump the little number. If it's a feature, you bump the middle number. And if it's a breaking change, you bump the big number. Pretty easy to follow. I guess sometimes I bump the middle number for deprecations, which are not technically features and not technically breaking changes. If I mark something as, you shouldn't do this anymore. Kind of in that gray area. But I usually bump the feature version for that. I've recently been in a phase of making IntelliJelly plugins. Oh no. I've done that before. IntelliJ's plugin system is... It's one of the plugin systems of all time. Yeah. It's not good. Although, when is a plugin system ever good? The docs stink. Yeah, the docs are bad too. Does it still have the problem where if you fuck up your extension that it just crashes the entire IDE? And then you have to start IntelliJ and you have to wait like, you know, the 2 minutes that IntelliJ takes to start. And so you spend half your day rebuilding your extension in one copy of IntelliJ and then waiting 2 minutes for IntelliJ to start in the other one. Yeah, it still does. Oh my god. That is actual pain. I was gonna say I would not wish that upon my worst enemy, but you know what? Yeah, fuck you. I hope you have to open and close PyCharm repeatedly. That just, never mind. That just sounds dumb. I never know when to increment the patch because I often have a lot of bug fixes. I don't want to have a big patch number. Yeah, who cares about the patch number? Version numbers are free. People don't judge you for them, and if they do judge you for them, then they're stupid. Two Punch Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Could be one punch. You had to be two. I feel like you should have gone with 3 Punch Man. Just because, I don't know. It feels better. Feels sillier. Each their own, but all JetBrains stuff just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, yeah. I do use like PyCharm, but you may point left now. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not gonna judge people for using whatever tool they want to use. If it gets the job done, more power to them. I am not gonna gatekeep on fucking text editors. Those people have absolutely no lives. Especially because I use like the shittiest text editor under the sun. Because I wrote it myself. 311. Oh, I was gonna see if I could find my other YubiKey. Because I can no longer access the work wiki on this computer because I don't have a YubiKey. I don't know where my other YubiKey is. P-Chong, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Pooblish. I don't feel like making a patch release every 20 minutes. Have you seen... I think they're still doing cards versions though. You mean you don't want to be on patch version 253? The ultimate cowards versioning, double zeros. Outdated version. Hello, how you doing? I'm trying my best to get Doom Emacs to work. Life's faded. Hello, how you doing? As they say, use the tools you enjoy and get stuff done and screw the masses. Indeed, indeed. Honey says Vim or Emacs? Get the fuck out of here. Neither. This friend made fun of me when I shaved my head. He called me Budget, Saitama, and Two Punch Man. I decided to own it. Nice! One thing I'm on at work is at 0.1.108. Yeah. Anytime, so I've started doing a thing at work where if anything is 0 versioned, I just bump it to version 1.0.0. And when people ask, I'm like, what? What? You're really gonna tell me to not version this properly? If it's used in prod, it should start with at least the 1. But, yeah. I wish Sublime Text behavior keeping around sessions and contents of unsafe buffers by default was more popular. Yeah. The tricky part is how to put all that stuff in places. Do you have thoughts about Rough? I have thoughts. I don't really want to share them because it's just gonna be me being salty for not a good reason. This word greater than editor. Yeah. Yeah. People will be scared to change the number, right? Dude, versions are free. Who gives a shit? Make number go bigger. It's fine. No one's gonna get mad. Just make number go bigger. Year, month, day, hour, minute, second is the only proper versioning scheme. Taking Calver to the next fucking level. That's funny. I have not seen it gone that far, but it does not surprise me. I have a notification already. I just clicked this button. It hasn't shown up in my email yet. What are you? Oh! It's auto update day. And ESLint number got bigger. Cool. I think that's the only bumps I'm gonna get today is ESLint though. Okay, now we gotta push that through the pipeline. Pre-commit. Oh. Why is my P typing the wrong button? I probably pressed this on accident. Yeah, there we go. Render image. Maybe I should have left that in there. Yeah, it's fine. I think technically this isn't Semver compatible because this is not a valid version component, but we're gonna be extremely nitpicky. Upgrade pre-commit to 3, that one to 1. Oh, it's just gonna make more work for me later. I might just rebuild their cluster. Doing this lockstep. I'm talking to myself again, but that's what streaming is about. Issue with Calver is that if I release something right now, February 20th, USA users will be confused. Yeah. Yeah. How are you out of date? How are you possibly out of date? I must not have pulled. So we're just need a formal proof on your versioning scheme. Yeah, and I forgot about that guy. I forgot about that guy. It's been a bit. Speaking to myself 24/7, even in my sleep, and I'm not a streamer. Not H24. My brain is in French tonight. I see. Yeah, I also talk in my sleep. I say some pretty weird shit in my sleep. One of my girlfriends in college. She recorded. Caught me in my sleep saying, "I'm a bird. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. I'm a bird." Just saying that over and over and over. The other funny thing is when I talk in my sleep, you can talk at me and I will reply. So you can have a sleep conversation with me. My deepest, darkest, nonsensical secrets. Chriswell, hello. Good to see you again. This is not a bug. This is an insane feature. Yeah. You can do that with my dad too. It still freaks me out. Yeah. Yeah. I've said some weird stuff in my sleep, but the only one I can remember right now is the bird one, just because it's so fucking funny. I think like if I were to like make a huge stretch, if I'm gonna make a huge stretch, I think it was this image, but it was in my dream. I think it was this. Chase the Rex, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Like I think it was this image, but I also don't know. Anyway, those are the 3 things I want to get done today. So I think I'm gonna go eat some food, play some video games, and chill out. But yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel 3 times a week at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. If you missed any part of the stream, you can catch those on the VODs channel. Due to DMCA on Twitch, I no longer host them on Twitch. I normally announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I just noticed they don't have HSTS, which is interesting. Have I talked about HSTS in a video? Maybe I haven't. But anyway, I announce my streams here. I also announce them on the Discord, which you're free to come hang out with us. It's a nice little fun Discord. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask programming questions, and then there's a bunch of other fun social channels as well if you just want to hang out with some cool people. But thank you all for stopping by. Let's go find someone to raid.